So don't look at this job as an opportunity only during, this holiday season. It could be done
Think
during
bigger.
pretty much any holiday. The possibilities are honestly as limitless as you make them. Hello,
Hello,
and
and welcome
welcome
back
back
to
to the
the Two
Two Cents
Cents Podcast.
Podcast.
I'm Hannah Williams,
And I'm James Daniels.
and we're matching. It's
Yeah.
holiday
Woo
season,
woo.
which really falls in theme with our episode this week. We're going to be talking about 6 high-paying holiday jobs that are in demand and where you can find them, as well as, of course, how much they pay.
Yeah, this should be really interesting too. With the holiday seasons getting ready to come around, I'm pretty sure that people will be looking to, earn a few extra bucks.
Yeah, or any, part-time job that is a seasonal side hustle, just for the holidays and then done after that in the new year. Maybe this will spark some ideas for you.
But first, a word from our sponsor, Capital One Café.
Looking for the best present you can give yourself this holiday season? Capital One Café has you covered with their Holiday Staycation Sweepstakes, a local getaway package designed to help you unwind and recharge. The prize includes a 2-night hotel stay, dinner at a restaurant, a $500 gift card for holiday shopping, and 1 year of free coffee at any Capital One Café. Entries are open November 3rd through December 15th at CapitalOneCafeSweeps.com.
All right, welcome back to the episode. Let's get right into the list. And I do also want to share that all of these jobs do not require a degree. So, very low barriers of entry to get here. But number one on our list is Santa. If you want
Mm.
to be a seasonal Santa Claus, you can actually work year round. There are some companies that hire Santas year round, but most of the time they work seasonally at stores, malls, visits, community, and corporate events. And they also do virtual gigs.
Yeah, and I've also seen like those Santa runs and stuff too. I
Yeah.
know that they do meetups. So it could be a good way to meet new people.
Yeah. Sites like hiresanta.com also serve as talent agencies for Santas. So if you want to join hiresanta.com and start, floating your resume around with your reindeers, you could do that. But the average hourly pay for a Santa is $60 an hour, and it can go up to $500 an hour for freelance Santas.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's some really good money for Santa. Pretty sure they don't want to be on the naughty list. That's why they're paying so well.
Right, exactly. Otherwise, they're going to get coal or no
Right.
paycheck. Okay, the second one on our list at number 2 is holiday resort staff. And the average hourly wage at a lot of these resorts is actually $39 an hour. I think it's probably because you're working through the holidays, so they must pay a little bit higher. But sometimes these ski resorts, or basically any type of resort that people go to for the holidays, are busy. So it's definitely going to be a job that you're going to wear a lot of hats at, depending on what you're doing. But, you can also make some good money from tips, but you can work as a cook, a server, a bartender, housekeeper, caterer, front desk agent, attendant, ski instructor, shuttle driver, and so much more. There's tons of jobs at resorts like these, but they pay very well.
Yeah, and they definitely need your assistance because you can only imagine it's holiday season. And a lot of people aren't at work, and kids are also not at school. So, what do families do? They go out to ski resorts and stuff like that. So,
Yeah. And I do want to add an important caveat here, not to be insensitive, because I did see last year that a lot of the ski instructors and workers at Vail resorts were on strike because they weren't being paid a living wage. So these are the average wages that we have found. But I do want to shout out that there are some holiday resorts that do not pay their workers a living wage. And I strongly recommend that if you find a job that is paying less than a living wage, don't apply there. Don't let them continue to do what they're doing, and also support the workers that are fighting for those rights. That's why we really have to stand with workers that are on strike. I know back then, the Vail Resort staff, they were all striking, and a lot of the headway that they made was thanks to the media recognition they got. So, just a side note, don't go somewhere where your work isn't valued.
yeah, don't be a scab.
And don't be a scab. But if you do want to look at some of these jobs, job search sites are a really great place to find them. And some of the ones that we recommend for seasonal jobs in hospitality include Coolworks, Season Workers, and Vail Resorts. But hopefully they've raised the pay since then. And if they haven't, don't give them your time or money.
Right. All right, number three.
Number 3 is a decorator. This one's actually really interesting to me because I think that this could be a really lucrative side hustle depending on if this strikes your fancy. Starting off from like an average hourly wage, this is probably working at more of like a corporate location. It's $33 an hour. However, there are a couple accounts that we have found on social media where their entire job is decorating people's homes. There's a lady that we found who decorates stoops for Halloween. So this isn't even, Christmas holidays, that holiday season. She makes so much money just doing beautiful pumpkin like stoop decorations for people. And they pay for it. Like rich people pay for it because they don't have the time and they want to look better than their neighbors. So look at them as clients. But we also found a guy who makes $3,600 a day from decorating people's homes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that sounds like a really lucrative business because with the weather and people's physical abilities, it makes
Yeah.
it a lot harder for a lot of
Yeah,
people
that
to be
too.
able to decorate.
Yeah.
If I
It's hard to get
yeah,
those lights up
well,
there.
like your parents, for instance, they just
Mhm.
had surgery, and if they
Mhm.
wanted to be able to hang decorations, they wouldn't be able to do it on their own.
No,
So
even
that's
something
when
as
somebody would
simple
come
as a
in.
Christmas tree. Yeah.
Exactly. So don't look at this job as an opportunity only during, this holiday season. It could be done
Think
during
bigger.
pretty much any holiday. If people want their houses decorated, it could be your neighbors, it could be people
Yeah.
in your neighborhood. Just ask around. You can make this your own business.
Yeah, totally. I think that the opportunities here are endless, especially because I don't really think that there's a main competitor.
No.
Like other than people putting up decorations themselves. But if you're the person in the friend group who everybody always compliments on decorations, if you just have an eye for how to set up a front porch or a room for the holidays or any decoration, this is the job for you.
Yeah, and if you want, you could just stick to exterior, or you could do exterior
Yeah,
and interior.
right.
The possibilities are honestly as as limitless as you make them.
I'm even thinking now you could make your main offering like the holidays if you're really into like the front porch and, decorating the whole house. But if you also are good at doing the inside, you could do like featured services for birthday parties. Like you could help
Hmm.
set things up like that. Like there's Valentine's Day, engagements. There's so much that you could do if you're good at decorating.
Yeah, if you decide to pick that up this holiday season as a job, let us know how that turns out because I
Yeah,
would
we'd love
love
to
to
know.
see some of your work.
Totally. Absolutely. Let us know. But if you do want to find some of these gigs, you can look at an app called Thumbtack and list your services. But you can also go to a company called Christmas Decor. And I think that they hire decorators and they already provide it. So
Christmas
that's one of
decor.
them. All right. Number 4 on the list is more of an obvious job, but a house, pet, or plant sitter. The average hourly wage for these jobs, according to Rover, is $22 an hour, but some sitters on Rover make as much as $78,000 a year. That's another job that is year round, but definitely over the holidays, you have people leaving town. And, millennials, we love our plants post COVID. So
Yeah.
people need to watch plants and pets.
Yeah, especially like if you're looking for a place to crash too. I
Hmm.
think that's a good one.
Yeah. And that one's more obvious, like word of mouth, putting up a flyer in your neighborhood, especially if you're in like an apartment building. I would put up a flyer on a lamppost outside or something,
Or
or
like on the
community bulletin
yeah,
board.
that's exactly what I was going to say, the community bulletin board, like
Hmm.
just speak to your neighbors honestly. A lot of these jobs because people are constantly leaving their houses during the holidays and, preoccupied with children or whatever the case might be.
Hmm.
There's a lot of jobs out there that you can definitely step
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. Babysitting as well. That's another one. Parents need a night out.
Parents.
So, if you want to find jobs like that, you can obviously go to well known apps like Rover and Wag, but you can also go to one called Meowtel and Trusted House Sitters. And some of these apps also let you offer multiple services. So, if you just want to do, cat sitting instead of dog sitting, you can choose that as well if you're more of a cat person.
Yeah, these jobs are getting good so far. I'm wondering what the next ones are.
The next one is a gift wrapper. The average hourly wage for a gift wrapper is quite surprising, actually. It's $18 an hour. Not bad.
Yeah, that's definitely not bad to wrap some boxes. I volunteered once in high school,
Mm.
for Toys for Tots,
Yeah.
and that's all we did for like 3 hours was wrap presents. I can
Yeah.
say it does take
It's
a
a
toll.
skill.
Well, it takes a toll on the fingers,
Yeah,
the paper
totally.
cuts,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, all of that. Yeah,
Yeah, totally. Just get a bag.
yeah. Get a bag or like I don't know, put rubber bands around your fingers or
Maybe.
gloves.
Gloves, leather gloves. I
Yeah,
don't think that would work out very well.
it might.
But if this is something that comes to you naturally, or if you want to help out, wrapping for Toys for Tots, I don't think that is paid.
Yeah, I don't
But
think that's paid.
if you want to do it as a paid job, you can look at places like TaskRabbit, or you can start a gift wrapping small business. There's also, any number of stores that are probably hiring gift wrappers like Macy's, Nordstrom. That's what normally comes to mind
Yeah.
where I know that they wrap stuff. All right, the next one and the last one on our list is a personal shopper. The average hourly wage is $16 an hour. You can find a personal shopper or list your services on Instacart or Shipped or apps like Thumbtack or Fiverr. This one is really, I think, one that you have to lead yourself through. Like you have to offer your services. Like a personal shopper, I don't think is always offered by a lot of stores where it makes sense on the holidays. But if you list your services over the holidays and you're like, hey, I know how to give a good gift, that is a great opportunity, I think, for your own small business.
Or even for like Thanksgiving, which is getting ready to come up,
Mm-hmm.
I can be the one that grab the potato salad and the macaroni salad, and the pecan pie. But if you are going to do that, make sure that you pay attention because I've seen too many videos of specifically men Instacart
Oh,
shoppers
yeah.
not paying attention to, the things that they're asking for, coming back with a bundle of bananas and
They were like,
one onion.
there I've seen so many of those on
Yeah.
social where it's like women just being like, ugh, I got a male Instacarter.
I
No.
seen this one where she was asking for, like, one specific thing, and the guy, he's like, "I don't see it."
Hmm.
Sends a video, and as he
It's
sends the
right
video yeah,
there.
it's literally in there, so she screenshot the video and, like, outlined it, and she's like,
Yeah.
"It's right there," and he messaged back, "I don't see it."
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I was
Don't be
like,
that
"Yeah,
guy.
don't be that guy, like, make it easy for that person. The reason why they're doing it is for ease of use."
Yeah, so definitely not generalizing all men, but this definitely is a skill I think that comes more naturally to some people who, like to shop. If you like to shop, if you know how to give a good gift, there's a lot of opportunities there. I know that there's people who have made so much money off naming businesses, like baby naming businesses, where people will literally pay for consulting to name their baby. I think that you could probably start a similar business where you consult with them and they give you good gift ideas.
Yeah.
Like the people that are in the nooks and crannies of like the TJ Maxx and stuff that know what's out there, if you're one of those people, you might have a really good idea for a gift for somebody who doesn't know what to get their girlfriend or boyfriend. So offer your services. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, and actually, because I've seen a few people on TikTok, who do like the TikTok shop thing,
Yeah.
where they like show what the product is and like
Hmm.
talk all about it and stuff. I think that
Yes.
those type of people would actually be really good for like the gift consultant because like
Yeah.
that's what they do just with regular stuff,
They're selling products, like,
Yeah,
and if you know what's out on TikTok Shop, which is some pretty cool gift ideas. I think I've gotten you some stuff on TikTok Shop.
yeah,
So
yeah, you did.
that's a good way to also make double the money because you could do like a whole, I'm just thinking out loud, you could start a page of gift ideas and it be just you reviewing TikTok Shop items. And when people buy it, you get a kickback. So you not only could offer your services on a consulting basis, but you could just make money from kind of like a, what's it called? Pay-per-view or what, you know what I'm talking.
Affiliate.
Yeah, but you could just make money from affiliates.
Yeah. Now the jobs that we listed so far, there are only a few. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot more out there. So if you just happen to come across what you think is a really great holiday job that other people would or might be interested in, we'd love to hear from you about that as well.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. I know there's a lot of companies right now that are hiring seasonal workers, whether it be, Amazon for delivery drivers or people in their warehouse, or, I'm just thinking out loud like Walmart and Nordstrom. Like, I know that they hire seasonal workers because there's so many more shoppers during that time, like Best Buy and stuff. So, those are companies that might be offering seasonal bonuses for workers that apply there. So if you're applying to any of those jobs and you find any company that seems like they're paying a really good rate, let us know because it would be helpful for everybody in our community to also know that those companies are paying a good rate.
But also take care of yourself too if you are one of these seasonal workers. We know
Yeah.
that the holidays could be a really stressful time. A lot of people are, being pulled left and right. We have a lot of stressors, a lot more stressors than normal. So please just take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, and try to stay warm. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, take care of yourself. That's such a good way to end this, James, because the holidays are tough and, these corporate bajillionaires, it doesn't matter. Like, just take your time, move slow, get your work done, but their urgency isn't your emergency, especially if you're paid on an hourly basis. Stretch that hour out. you know?
Take your time.
Take
Take
your
your time.
time. Take your time.
Yeah, people can wait an extra, 2, 3 minutes for a package. It won't hurt. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're out there shopping, be nice to the holiday workers because they are probably dealing with a lot of stress, a lot of pressure from management, a lot of urgency from management that shouldn't exist. And if we give them a hard time because we have to wait a couple extra minutes when the store is already busy, it makes their jobs harder. So let's all work together. Let's be nice to the holiday workers. Let's be nice to all workers in general. And hopefully, we all have a happy holiday season.
Yeah, and that's today's episode. Pretty short and sweet, but like we said, just make sure that you guys take the time to really enjoy these holidays. So,
Yeah.
as always, we'd love to hear you guys' 2 cents in the comments, and thank you guys for listening to us yap for a bit.
Yeah, thanks for listening and cheers to 2025. Hopefully 2026 will be better, but happy holidays everyone and hopefully you all stay safe and warm. Bye.
Bye.